On Saturday, September 15, 2007, nearly 100,000 people marched on Washington calling for an end to the Iraq War and the impeachment of top Bush officials. Although most Americans had no idea the march was happening, since the so-called liberal mainstream news media largely ignored the event.
Because Congress is prepared again to rubber stamp this criminal, evil war for empire, and that's why it's so significant that when we march in a few minutes behind the contingent of Iraq War veterans, we're going to be marching from the White House to the Congress, and loud enough so that the Pentagon can hear, because that, it turns out, is the real axis of evil.
The march was organized by the Answer Coalition along with Code Pink, Move On, Democracy Rising, and with huge turnout by the 9/11 Truth Movement and the Green Party.
Shame! 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 Shame!
The speakers included Ralph Nader, Cindy Sheehan, Ramsey Clark, Medea Benjamin, and highlighted a group of soldiers who served in Iraq and have returned to denounce the war.
I am against this war because it is bad for America. It is bad for our security. It is bad for our national defense. It is bad for our ability to fight terrorism. It is bad for our stature abroad. It is bad for our military. And it is bad for our brothers and sisters who continue to lose their lives every day for a lie.
This group led the march from the White House to the Capitol building, where 190 people were arrested participating in a civil disobedience tactic called a die-in.
Looks like it's all the Vietnam veterans because they're the guys that are
Meanwhile, only a few blocks away, a counter-rally was held by a group called A Gathering of Eagles, which drew a few hundred people who not only support Bush's hawkish war policies, but who came to confront the peace marchers head-on.
But you know what? I ain't trying to build bridges to these people. I don't care what they have to say anymore.
Today, I've heard that there's two Americas. There's really only one, and it's right here. Today is not a day for speeches, it's a day for action. When you leave here, go down and see those warmed over hippies. And Chris Hill put it right. Miscreants. Well, I call them the miscreant fellows, the MFs. So,
all the leaders, the people that facilitate these marches, aren't for peace, aren't anti-war, they are anti-American. If anybody has any soap, it works like garlic against moonbats.
Today, I want you to raise your voices so loud that not only do those people hear it, but our brave warriors in Iraq and Afghanistan hear it, and know that we've got their back, and they keep fighting there, and we will kick ass here.
At the conclusion of their event, they went to Pennsylvania Avenue and lined the streets, ready to harass and denounce the peace march as it went by.
If he needs water, hit me down! I see, that's what you are, a coward.
for you guys. Yellow. I'm suffering so much for this war.
But despite all the provocation, the marchers were determined to keep the rally peaceful.
Explain that to me now. I haven't heard an answer to that shit yet.
But something amazing happened that afternoon. During the Answer Coalition's presentation, a pro-war eagle managed to get on stage.
I'm not scheduled to speak today, but I do want to bring a different voice. I was inspired, excuse me, I need to speak. I was inspired to speak by seeing all these people come out for something that they truly believe in. I stand before you with respect for your convictions. I am a conservative, but I am a...
Although the event organizers did not want the man to speak, the crowd was demanding that he be heard.
All right, thank you. This is my thing. Immediately, I tell you that I agree with you and say war is bad, yet they cut my mic. All I'm about is protecting our soldiers, all right? Now, all of you believe war is bad, but unfortunately, sometimes that bad is the best American defense. There is an enemy at our doorstep that wants us dead, and they will do everything that they can in their power.
Although when given the chance, the man had angered the audience and was about to be thrown from stage, the Reverend Lennox Yearwood of the Hip Hop Caucus came to his aid.
We might not agree on philosophy, but I'll be damned if I kill this man. This is what we're fighting for. We're fighting for democracy, that you're conservative or liberal, Republican or Democrat, black or white. It's about power to the people. And so now we lead. We might not agree, but we lead. And I say we live in peace, but we lead to stop this war.
In a day marked by hostile confrontation, the fact that these two ideological opponents left the stage arm in arm was a hopeful reminder that despite all of our differences, we are all Americans.
You're a coward. Thank you.